It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Blake Snell.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now. Jeff
Leading
McNeil
off
stands
for the
in.
Mets, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
That's outside. So we're off and running in game one. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat
Shortstop,
after being down in the count.
Lindor.
Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Over to first, and he's saved. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Popped up. Kim. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Mets lineup now.
Right
Chris,
fielder,
this is a
Juan
lineup
Soto.
offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, first baseman Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the... And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Clay Holmes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Second baseman,
Hassan Kim in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo makes the grab, one away.
Batting third.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
1-1.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Alonso makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Mookie Betts at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got him swinging. One left for LA. We played an inning, no score. Game one of the NLCS. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Snell back to work. Foul ball there. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. And he deals. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here is Tyrone Taylor. And there's a foul ball.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Outside low, and that's ball one. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside, almost got him.
Full count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Mark Vientos. To third, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second, no score. Game one of the National League Championship Series. Here comes Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Fought off foul. Holmes, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. And a swing and a miss, and there's one down.
Batting 6.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Hernandez matched a homer in his last game. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Will Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout.
Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Mets,
Well, here we go,
the
top of the
designated hitter,
third,
Jose
scoreless game.
Siri.
And here is Jose Siri. Conforto makes a nice
Right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
Batting
If the
ninth,
pitcher's his
catcher,
friend, he'll give him a
Francisco
second to catch his
Alvarez.
breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Francisco Alvarez. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Ball.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop,
He's 0
Francisco
for 1.
Lindor.
Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
2 outs. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lindor recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And that drops in for a strike.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
That misses the zone. 2-2. On the ground to the left. Betts whips it to first. Lindor retired. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the third, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
Fouled off to the right. And there's a ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez makes the grab, 1 down. Michael Conforto will climb in. There's the strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Freeman in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And now the count is even. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Freeman hits it in the air. Nimmo has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the new inning getting started. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. Fastball is outside. Soto was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
In the air, left field. He makes the grab. 1 down. Here's Pete Alonso. He popped out his first time.
Baseman Pete Alonso.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. All tied up here in game 1 of the NLCS. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Now batting left fielder
with a
Brandon
single so
Nimmo.
far. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a ground ball. Bats up with it. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ha-Seong Kim. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Kim was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And they had their first hit since the first inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of...
And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead.
Picks himself up in RBI. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Mookie Betts now. That's in there. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. Bangs off the wall. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2. Betts into second.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Muncy batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Betts at second with nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swing and a chopper out to short. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely. Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Marsh stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Snaps it to third. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off
pitcher's
for the
duel
Mets,
so far.
center
Here's how the
fielder,
starters have
Tyrone
performed
Taylor.
up to this point. Snell back to work. And ball 1.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off. Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground, right side, Kim. Sends it to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty.
Jose
and now it's Jose Siri. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
This one in the air. Freeman in position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets nothing. Game 1 of the NLCS. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Conforto, a former All-Star, 32 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He is singled and he is flying to left.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. 1 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That one the other way. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
For the Dodgers, designated hitter.
And that is out of play.
Ohtani.
Freeman off of first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fights it off. He'll see another. He goes down looking. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets nothing. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swung on, belted. Going back. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swings over the top of that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. On the ground, Betts. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hernandez makes the grab. 2 away down.
Now batting, Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. Late with the swing there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And it's 1-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Mookie now. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get you.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one is out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Here comes Max Muncy. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching for New York.
New arm out of the bullpen,
Number
Frankie
47.
Montas. He's into the
Frankie
game with the bases
Montas.
empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Leaping, and he brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Two down, base is empty. And now Will Smith. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in L.A., and now it's Juan Soto. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Knee high, that's in for a strike. To the right side. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
Conforto pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it's fouled away. That one way outside. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Fair ball.
Now batting, the center fielder,
and next for the Mets,
Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Dodgers, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And first offering is fouled off. Montas throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Conforto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the NLCS. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Just missed.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
0-1.
Ground ball right side. And that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the... We go to the 8th. Down to third baseman, Mark Vientos. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. When
Now
you
batting,
connect
the
and it jumps
designated
off your
hitter,
bat like
Jose
that, you're
Siri.
thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter now, Jose Siri. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first.
He's out.
First out in the top of the 8th. So up next for
Up
New
next
York,
for the Mets,
Francisco
catcher,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And that one is off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 4-1. And that's a double.
He was all
Now batting,
over
second
that
baseman,
one. Put a pretty good
Jeff
swing
McNeil.
on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 3. That one fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Man at second. Line drive. Hernandez makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now pitching for
Tanner
the
Scott,
Dodgers.
ready or not, in the
Number
game now
66.
after the injury. He
Tanner
has a great
Scott.
slider with tons of movement. Now up to
Now
him,
batting,
Francisco
shortstop,
Lindor.
Francisco
0 for 3 in this
Lindor.
one. Headed towards the corner, Conforto on the move towards the line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And we're back.
Leading
Shohei
off for
Ohtani
the
up to the
Dodgers,
dish.
Designated hitter,
Montas back to work.
Shohei Ohtani.
Fastball is outside.
1-0.
And that's
the ball.
outside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Taylor sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Mookie digs in
Now
here.
batting,
He's already
short-
homered. Liner and oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check Max Muncy. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Betts stands at first with 1 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and
Now
you're seeing
batting,
that pitch,
left
that
fielder,
location a lot
Teoscar
more these days, and you can see
Hernandez.
why. Very difficult for hitters.
No,
I think the great
outside.
Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter.
Yep.
It was just dominant. I tell you what,
One
I
ball,
felt like it
one
was a
strike.
moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him. All set for the start of
Leading
the
off
inning.
for
Juan
the
Soto
Mets,
now.
right fielder, Juan Soto.
That hit
That
him.
hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And next will be
Now
the Mets
batting,
cleanup
the first
hitter,
baseman,
Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Out in front and foul to the left side. The Dodgers leading by 3 here in the late stages of game 1.
Ball 1.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, no outs. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tying run at the plate. That's towards center. Marsh moves under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one almost got him.
One ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1 strike away from securing game 1. And that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.